Welcome to week 6 of the Elestriad, where MBT, representing Aelist and the Wind Pantheon, is throwing down against POWDR, representing Zeus and the Thunder Pantheon. MBT has been on a dominant run so far in the Elestriad, but POWDR is no slouch as he's ready to take on this epic clash, and these two are going to throw down. They're going to be opening up some new packs, some new decks, some different things like that to add to their card pools and fortify their lineup going into the last few weeks of the season. And don't forget the top 4 casters from the Elestriad after week 7 are who advance to the playoffs. So MBT still looking to lock down that slot and that #1 seed. Distant Coder seems to have a pretty good lead right now, but anything is possible. Be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And let's find out what these two casters are bringing this week. Let me know who you got in the comment section below.
Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka Jesus Christ! That last game was a little too close for comfort. I did end up winning because I outskilled my opponent, and for no other reason. Hopefully we don't ever have to encounter any game that close again, and I'm looking to make that happen by improving my deck. So the deck that we played in that game and the deck that we have available in Volt Tempest is pretty much at full power. And for that reason, I'm not going to open up any more precons. Maybe I'll dip into the last remaining one next week because there's still one powerful generic rune that we already have 2 of. But spending a week's pulls on one playable doesn't seem particularly good. So we're going to spend a little bit of time opening some packs, and it's been a while since we did this. I think week 1 was the last time I dove into the packs, but there's a lot that could make our existing decks really good. The same thing that Jay Johnny is looking for. I think Altar of Stars would be insanely powerful, and we'll just take any generic rune at this point. It would be really good. So, you know, without further ado, let's get into it.
The Elestriad Championship Week 6 pack opening with me, POWDR TCG, the best booster machine. And we're facing off MBT. That's going to be a tough game, but we're opening up our Pantera structure deck here. We're going to be opening up this. There are a couple cards in this that I actually feel like I probably should have in my, you know, in my life, and I'm probably a little late to opening something like this up. I should have done it earlier on instead of opening a bunch of what's it called? Instead of trying to open a bunch of packs and having it not work out because I'm an idiot.
All right, we've got Volcanic Forge, Atlantis, Mount Olympus, Island of Aeolia, Drops of Leaf, Arrowmare, Seer Rukun, Javalantis, Gatobolt, and that's it. Okay, that's a pretty rough pack, I'm not going to lie. I'm not actually going to go in on the Nimbug strategy. I know that's so shocking. All right, let's see what else we got. Drops of Leaf, Golden Apples of Discord, Sharon Zobel! Holy guacamole, a playable. All right, maybe. Chariot Ride. Yeah, we'll be playing this. Veritaqua, Cygnetric, Astrabbit, Arrowmare. Oh my good golly, Miss Molly. A second Volt Tempest? Wow. That's pretty. That is very pretty. Does that do anything? I feel like we wouldn't play more than one anyway. I mean, maybe we just play this one to flex. Okay. A second Griff use might actually get played. Third pack. Rummagem, Clovey, Nekruff, Urscout, Ursmog, Galaxia, Sparkit, Cygnetric. Whoo! Majesty, very pretty card. We will not be playing that shit, however. That is not something that we are trying to play.
That's a pretty good start for MBT, opening up those first couple packs. Let's find out if POWDR can capture MBT's luck and pull a Stellar Hydrake in his Pantera starter deck.
Yeah, here we go. So there are a couple things in this that I really want. Obviously, this is Pantera. I could play Pantera. You know, I could start playing Pantera out of nowhere. You know, I could. I really could. But it's a matter of, you know, if I want to. It's a matter of if I want to. But there's a couple awesome things in this that are pretty amazing that I should look into. For example, something like Sorlet, pretty awesome, pretty great, pretty awesome, pretty great. Not only that, but It also has Resting on Your Laurels. I feel like this is a card that I need. This is a rune that I need in my collection that I don't have. Aeolus, obviously, I'm probably not going to be using Aeolus or what do you call it, you know, things like that. But Tornado is around, but honestly, target a rune, put it back in your opponent's hand. It's good. It's good, but you know, getting it off. But personally, I'd rather T-Storm and just destroy a rune, because knowing how recycle mechanics work, and some of these guys are way better than me at recycling and things like that. So yeah, super duper simple. Honestly, I think from this, what I would probably be using most is like Resting on Your Laurels is really good, but something like and then having a Sorlet as well in terms of support wise, for, you know, a 5/1 is pretty solid, pretty good. You can expend a wind in order to change the position of an Elestral unless it is wind enchanted. So that's good, that's great. And yeah, solid stuff. Super simple opening. Don't even need to talk about it. Don't even need to talk about it, bruh.
No stellar luck for Powder, but he got some stuff that I think he can weave into his cards and his game plan here. Let's shoot back over to MBT and find out what these last 3 packs have in store.
We're looking for like the third of some of our existing powerful runes. You know, maybe some other stuff as well. Tadpuff, Ampup, Elichick, Quackle. Would I play Quackle? I'm thinking about it. Searcoon, Scavengem, Spynymph. What the f***? I mean, wait, can I cuss on this? What the freaking heck, Lois? Huh? They really want me out here playing Voltempest. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'll think about it. I don't know. Depends on what my matchups look like from here on out. I've mathed it out. It looks like there's a pretty good chance I'm playing against Johnny in top 4, and you know, probably the combo deck not the play against Thunder Nexus, but what do I know? Drops of Letha, Golden Apples of Discord, Sharon's Obel. I feel like we opened this exact pack already. We did. Drataya, Scavengem, Astrabbit, Aeromare, Trifernal. That's new. Oh! Beautiful, beautiful Likers here. Lovely, lovely card. Whoo, folks, we love it. Wow, that's more incredible runes for our deck. I mean, I'm really impressed by the quality of rune that we've randomly picked up out of these 6 packs. With the playset of Obel, I don't think I'd play the playset of Obel anyway. None of them may make it in. Krakid, whoa, that's me. Sluggle, Typhlant, Smoltuga. Wait, this is the water pack. Sacrosaur, Barabog, Titanostock. All right, what are we working with? Ooh, Raceros. This is like a stun card. I don't know how I feel about that. Pretty crazy pulls. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited. Oh man, it's gonna go over to. We're gonna cut over to A Drive, and he's gonna say something like, "Okay, Joseph's really gonna put those runes in his deck. I think those new runes are gonna give Joseph the edge." I'm giddy. You all can tell I'm giddy. I am really excited about this. Look at this. Oh my God, Obel and Chariot Ride twice. What if we? Oh, this is looking good. All right, good luck to my opponent. I'm gonna be setting 5. We're gonna be playing back row, baby.
Okay, MBT is really gonna put those runes in his deck. I think those new runes are gonna give MBT the edge. He's certainly got his work cut out for him this week. Let's find out what Powder's gonna bring to the clash to ultimately take down MBT's Pen Terror or his Voltempest strategy.
If I told you I wasn't scared for week 6, I would be lying. The truth is, we are about to face MBT, who is an absolute monster, a destroyer when it comes to the Elestrals TCG. Not only, I mean, this guy goes beyond Elestrals, but since Elestrals is the most canon universe right now, that's what we're sticking with. This guy is an absolute beast, and I'm scared. He says that thing too easy. You listen, that's fine. That's fine. Too easy. That's okay. Most handsome. right here. Most handsome. Most handsome. You can have too easy. Most handsome. That's what I'm going with. That's my slogan, baby. Listen, I've got my deck built. This is probably the biggest change. And last week I said I made the biggest change to my deck. This is probably the biggest change of all the deck building weeks that I've done. We opened a Pantera structure deck, and we got some goodies out of that. There was that, if you watched my opening, I didn't really talk much, but there were a couple things that I needed from that deck that would be important in terms of runes and other stuff for this battle. And yeah, let's go through it. And I feel like I had a funny bit, but I don't even remember. So first and foremost, resting on your laurels. Yes, resting on your laurels will be coming into the deck. We'll be putting 2 of them into our deck. This is super important in that this is a rune that I think is super important, super useful, excuse me. 1 cost, right? 1 cost. The resting on your laurels can only be cast if your opponent has 2 or more enchanting spirits than you, meaning, you know, say he's ascended higher than whatever I have, and he's got a 3 ascend while I've only have a 1 ascend. Something like this would work very well in that situation. Destroy the opponent's Elestral with the least number. So if he has 2, if he has a Twindra and a Pantera, the Twindra would go, but the Pantera would stay. But then I could potentially use another one, and in that situation, the Pantera would go. So pretty good. Get rid of some stuff from that. So why am I picking up the main deck? Let me go through the other things that I'm adding in. Okay, drops of Leaf. We are adding 3 drops of Leaf. I really like the filtering mechanic. You know, pick something up, keep what I want in my hand, get the rest away, try to go again, pull, potentially get a Voltempest in my hand. Or if I have Voltempest in my hand and I definitely can't use it, filter it out, get something else, try to go for maybe a Spark Kit. And then we're adding 3 Sorlet. The 5-1 is just really good. It's a solid card. Expending 1 to get a Elestral to change its position. I know he likes to run a Strabbit. That is a good thing, so I can hit over a Strabbit potentially with that. Not only that, but he's either going to be running a Thunder deck, or he's going to be running Wind, right? If he's running Wind, I'm just going to have to work with what I have. If he's running Thunder, it can potentially help me. In that situation, if he's running Thunder, he's most likely trying to run Voltempest, and he's probably most likely trying to set up an Olympus, which is why, yes, we are removing a couple cards, including both our Olympuses. Let's remove them. Let's, because if I set Olympus up, he's probably just gonna, it's probably gonna help him set up his wall. So why not let him set all that goody stuff up? And we're gonna just use his Olympuses. Now we're taking out Riceros, we're taking out both Joltons because, well, we took out Olympuses, don't really need Joltons in there. Riceros we're taking out. I like the Sorlet better. Nectar of Gods, obviously Drops of Leaf is covering in that. Boombat comes out, 1 Boombat and 1 Galvenom comes out, but we're also adding in, like I said, the Voltempest. We have Resting on Your Laurels in here and the Sorlet. So yeah, most everything else stays the same. Nothing really changes. I do have Tsunami in here just in case. We're keeping a Shield in here. We are keeping 1 Boombat. EQs, we're keeping 3. Thunderstorms, we're keeping 2. Ambrosius, 2. Quackle, just to recycle. Astrabbit is always good to have and, you know, get some cards in my hand or potentially pull something that I need. Toxeon is also very good. Galvenom is solid. Toxeon is probably good, like, you know, this is something like one thing I could put out endgame or try to get some damage off early on. Gorgon's Gaze, Zeus, everything is looking solid and the same. But yeah, big change. Voltempest is coming back in. I'm hoping that he runs Thunder. If he doesn't, I'm just gonna have to work with what I have, guys. There's not much I could do. But Resting on Your Laurels, super important. And then we're gonna go with Sorlet as well. Drops of Leaf. So yeah, that's it. That's my idea. That's my idea. It probably will backfire. MBT is a very good player. But listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. He wants to win the Elestriad, right? He wants to win the Elestriad. I do too, but I don't think I'll be able to at this point. It is a very, very big hill. That is a mountain that I have to climb with a lot of weight on my back. But you know what I am trying to win? And you know what I am going to win? The hearts of the Elestrals community. That's what matters to me. You are what matters to me. All right, folks? That is what this is all about. You.
I'm glad to see a well-rounded lineup from POWDR as he's starting to really get the hang of deck building here in the Elestriad. But MBT has been an incredible foe this season, so let's find out what he's bringing to the clash.
Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka I'm out of jokes, and we're about to jump into our match versus POWDR. Here's what we're playing for it. Unsurprisingly, it's this again. We got Pentair, we got Twinger, we got that Stellar Hydrake. Ooh, we're also playing the other Art of Hydrake from the Founders, which means that we now get to play 1-1-1, the optimal ratios for anyone who played 3 copies of Skarm, a rare, a common, and a gold when Premium Gold came out in Yu-Gi-Oh! We've got 3 P-Gust, we've got 3 Sorlet, and we're playing 1 Exaltair and 2 Aeolus. This is just for reach, and also because there's not really another good Wind Elestral. It kind of sucks. Next up, we're unsurprisingly playing the 3 Astrabbit, the 3 Elichick. You might be shocked to see that I'm not, playing Voltempest this week after opening a bunch of Voltempest. But the reason for that is that I really just don't think that the deck is well-suited to a format in which an opponent might just accidentally be playing a lot of cards that counter it. We've got Ambrosia, we've got Gorgon's Gaze, we've got Shield, we've got Resting, we've got Poison Tipped Arrow, we've got Nog. We're actually not playing any of the really powerful runes that we were able to pick up over the course of the pack opening, so I'm really just showing off a deck list that you saw last week. We've got 3 Earthquake and we've got 3 Tsunami as well. The thing that I think those are going to help us with is in top 4 when it moves to best of 3, God willing we make it there. I think if we win this, we are confirmed, and if we don't, we might have to play a playoff, and I really don't want to get into that situation. 2 Leviathan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Zaptor. That's not a lot, but I'll just make sure to not screw up, I guess. 4 Terratlas. As always, we're aiming to misenchant early and then get those back with Ambrosia. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Lycoris. That's 20. All right, that's pretty much all there is to say. Still rocking the Pentair line. I'm like 1 second away from just cutting Pentair. I feel like I only make Twindra anyway, and it's already such a big guy. I don't know. All right, I guess Airbox forever. Good luck to POWDR.
Both these casters are packing some serious removal, and that's going to be one of the keys to watch in this clash. Who's able to utilize their Resting on Your Laurels, your Earthquakes, cards like that to ultimately gain advantage over the field. I really like that POWDR is bringing those Thunderstorms to try to clear out that back row, but MBT has his P-Gust, which can do so passively. So those are the 2 key cards to watch. Make sure you guys show some love, hit that like button down below, and get ready for an epic clash tomorrow. We'll see you guys then.